Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 2 of Mobile Suit Gundam, the original. If you're wondering why the background looks exactly the same, everything on the floor looks exactly the same, and I'm wearing the same shirt. It's because I'm recording this exactly after I just finished recording the first episode, and just gonna be doing it like I'm gonna watch a few episodes of this today, and then I'll see when I edit them and upload them, and then I'll probably, I think I'm gonna watch probably the first 3 to 5 episodes of Gundam today. But yeah, thank you so much for coming back for episode 2. If you were here for episode 1, and that's in the not the outro. Let's finish. I'll finish. I'm hitting play. I'm hitting play. Yeah, I like the opening. It's nice. I feel like I like the ending more though. I like, at least in terms of the song alone, I like it more. I really hope we get to see his dad alive, because I'm pretty sure he got sucked out of the hole that got blown up when he destroyed that one mobile suit, the Xeon mobile suit. Oh, this is also like part of the intro that's going to be here for a few episodes before they remove it, or is it going to be here for the entire series? I don't want to like skip stuff, so it actually gets in my brain. Okay, I did not read that. Okay, so let me pause it real quick. Obviously, I saw that massive explosion in my first in the episode 1 reaction, but I was kind of caught up, like making sure that everything is running fine, and my webcam. There's some lag here and there. Not appreciated. Okay, run well, computer. Okay, but yeah, I was kind of caught up on just making sure that my mic's good, my webcam looks fine, and the background isn't like being annoying. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, so I was not properly paying attention to subtitles, so I apologize for that. Roy Gundam. Okay, so now this episode going to be focused on Xeon going after the Gundam specifically? Okay, we ended the last episode showing this shot where the missiles falling off. Oh, gonna try to capture him? Oh. What is that? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, shooting it, get out. That doesn't look good.
モビルスーツが君の言う通りの性能とはやや信じがたいが。
お言葉ですが、自分は確かに。
ショイ。あ。レーザー通信回路を開け。ドズル中将を呼び出したい。はい。お、すいません。頼みます。
いや。
君は向こうの傷口を拭いて止血テープを。はい。ジオンの船は間違いなく攻撃をやめたのだな。艦長。ジオンの船の防戦に回った連中はほとんど壊滅だ。君の方は
サイドセブンに入ったものは
makes sense.
たった2機のザクのために負傷兵の中で戦闘に耐えられる者は10名とはおりません。
This is like a hidden...
幸いなことにパイロット1名がガンダムを操縦、ガンキャノン、ガンタンクの積み込みを急いでおります。
パイロットは誰か
確認してはおりませんが、
その作業が終了後、ホワイトベースをサイドセブンから発進させろ。
しかしホワイトベースのパイロットが
出航はコンピューターが。
クルーザー級のスペースグライダーのライセンスが役に立つとは思いませんが、私でよければ。
君は
未来、ヤシマと申します。
つもりでおった。
I mean, if it makes sense that they'd be able to kind of wipe it out. I don't know if it makes sense that they'd be able to wipe it out with 2 mobile suits, but at least in my mind, it's like these guys have like a destroyer class ship made for like just fully combat oriented, as well as like the people that are bored of it. Whereas they were like in a hidden Gundam research facility, I suppose. I don't know what it'd be exactly. Or if they told us and I just wasn't paying attention. If that's the case, I apologize. But yeah, it makes sense to me that they'd be able to just brawn all over him. I don't know if I should have said that. Maybe write an argument.
連邦軍の V 作戦をキャッチしたのです。ドズル中将。
Oh, so that's why. Okay, so it was called Operation V, the Gundam. Okay, that's why the secret thing had. Okay.
モビルスーツの開発。
Okay.
それに伴う心臓戦艦を同時にキャッチしたのであります。
さすが赤い彗星のシャアだな。補給が欲しいのだな。回す。
幸いであります。それにザクの補給も3機。
モビルスーツザクを3機もなくしたのか。
は、中将。そのうちの2機は連邦軍のたった1機のモビルスーツのために。
ああ、よし。ザクを送る。V 作戦のデータは何でもいい。必ず手に入れろ。
Okay.
できるならそのモビルスーツを手に入れろ。
やってみます。招集。
I like how, even though these guys are like the bad guys, that guy wasn't like, he was angry at the fact that like they had to like postpone things because of like, was it because of his actions, I suppose? But he wasn't like, as soon as he heard that there was a problem and it was actually like a real problem, that could pose like potential future, that could be a like a greater threat in the future. He's like, oh shit, lock in, get this man what he needs.
したまえ。
ああ、補給艦の到着を回すのではないので。
スレンダーは脱出した。ということは逆もまた可能ではないのかな。
Oh, so they're sending people to invade, and he's going.
何？誰が乗っているって？
アムロと言っておりました。
知らんな。左のパネルでガンダムと連絡が取れる。あ、未来君、どうかね？
基本操作はわかります。でもエンジンコントロールが。
お前がアムロ。そこはガンダムのコックピットなんだろうな。
どうしたのか？
子供です。子供がガンダムに乗っているんです。ご覧になられますか？この少年がガンダム
を。どういうわけだ？子供がガンダムを操るとは。
あの子なら。
知っているのか？
よくは知りません。でもサイドセブンでは機械好きで有名な子なんです。
ガンダムの性能のおかげで倒せたんです。
艦長、降ろさせます。
パイロットが生き残っていたらな。
Makes sense. If you have someone that's an actual pilot, then yeah, get him out of there. But if not, then he's the best thing you got.
君たちは？
艦長命令で逃げ遅れた人を探しに行きます。
知らねえな。爆撃の後を避けながらようやくたどり着いたんだ。
Yeah, that's.
乗るのかい？
I'm guessing.
お前。
それでも男ですか？軟弱者。フラボ。はい。
You just sprinted up to him just to smack the shit out of him. I'm guessing he was one of the spies or not. Okay. Yeah, he was in the intro as well, right? He was part of the intro sequence. Damn, that's bright as. It's kind of crazy how accurate those weapons are from such a distance. That's a lot of damage. But also it's space, there isn't like as much things to deviate the shot.
よし、行け。アムロの処分はどうなさいます？艦長。
オペレーター。
Right, sorry.
アムロの処分はどうなさいます？艦長。
So wherever he looks, the Gundam looks like. Wherever he moves his head, the Gundam moves his head. That's interesting.
オペレーター。敵は？
あ、後方左40度に先ほどの無彩タイプ1隻接近中です。
初陣にはやや 若すぎるが、古来15、6歳の出陣がなかったわけではない。君たちに期待する。
あ、艦長。アムロ、聞こえるか？
Okay, so it's not
ライド
unheard
セブン
of.
に残ったガンダムのパーツは破壊しろ。やり方はわかるか？
スーパーナパームとかいうのを使うなら。
艦長。
アムロ君の判断は的確だ。任せなさい。
アムロのところに行ってくるわ。夕食には帰るのよ。
You're looking at memories there.
生存者はなし。
Damn! You got that thing on her. Okay, commander shard, lieutenant commander shard.
およしなさい。お捨てなさい。
勇敢だな。軍人ともゲリラとも思えんが。
動くと撃ちます。
似ている。
ヘルメットを取ってください。
Mm-hmm.
そして後ろを向いてください。
Oh yeah, I recognize him from Gundam the Origin. Yep. Mm-hmm.
しかし、アルテイシアにしては強すぎる。
Mm-hmm.
あれはジオンの。
I saw from Gundam the Origin. I'm pretty sure they're siblings, right?
兄さん。
I'm only including. Yep.
スーパーナパームを使います。手に乗ってください。
アムロ君、確かにジオンの兵隊なのだな。
はい。手の中に寝そべってください。大丈夫ですね。
I like how there's like protocol for how someone should stand, or I guess lie down in the palm of the Gundam's hand so it doesn't hurt him or crush him. Oh man,
ブライトさん。
you just gave him the
ジオン
opening he
の兵士が
needed.
港に入っていきました。
なんだと？誰でも構わん。前方より接近中のジオンの兵を狙撃しろ。急げ。
偵察隊各員、速やかに脱出せよ。
Extremely brave of him, just flying in there. Damn. And just flying in there just for the sake of getting more intel. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so those look like fragmentation grenades, so it's kind of insane that they can build such a massive hole in
敵が出てくるぞ。
that wall. I think it's a bit late to shoot. If you want. Oh, is it zooming in? And fire. Yeah, okay, it does. That makes sense if you don't want to.
撃つぞ撃つぞ撃つぞ。少佐。
慌てるな。下手に動くと帰って当たる。人間みたいな小さな目標にそうそう当たるもんじゃない。レーザーラインに乗せて私とスレンダーのザクを第一種装備で射出しろ。
ゲートセンサー360度オールラジャー。
肩に力が入りすぎの。
Or is it just like the enemy?
コンピューターがやってくれますよ。
Is it like enemy they call them mobile suits, but the enemies are called Zappies? It's just a different term for the same
本艦の
thing.
右10キロに位置してくれたまえ。
了解。
なるべく早めに指示を頼みます。
こうなりゃやるしかないもんな。
頼むよ。
右のゲージがエンジンの出力系だ。
わかります。
レッドゾーンに入らんように。
艦隊のミサイル陣のチェックは。はい、この数字ですね。よくわかるじゃないか。
各ブロック、各個に迎撃態勢を取れ。
That? What are these kids doing? What are these kids? Well, I gotta see that again. Okay, everyone's chilling, everyone's scared for their lives, trying to do as much as they can, and these kids are beefing. Like, what the f you doing coming into my side of town? Okay, I love how in this scene, like just this general Not like this shot specifically. What the fuck is that guy doing in the background? Yeah, not just this shot specifically, but the scene overall. Like, of course, they have these guys like taking over for their jobs that they aren't trained to do. So the guys, instead of being like off like in a medical facility, they just got like quick like patched up, and they're just sitting right next to them. Because even though they can't do the job, they can still like tell them how to do the job and what they should be doing. So I kind of like that, how they're like guiding them for the job instead of just how most like a lot of like movies and shows would be like, they're gone, maybe in a medical facility, and you have no idea what you're doing, but somehow you can do even better than them.
メインエンジンパワー臨界上昇面かじいっぱい
ライトワーファイター発進 OK だ
大丈夫なのか
俺はパイロット候補生だぜ
素人よりは確実だが経験は
シミュレーションを2度やった
アムロと同じというわ高熱源体接近ミサイルか大型ミサイル回避運動は左12度下へ8度未来
はい
遅い
キャッチしたやってみます
頼む
こいつなら
Yep. Okay. You got that?
当たれ
Oh. You got that? Okay. Close call, but you got
接
it.
近する物体2つあります
なんだ
モビルスーツのようです
ザクか
Zakus,
で
yeah.
もブライトさんこのスピードで迫れるザクなんてありはしません一機のザクは通常の3倍のスピードで接近します
シャアだ赤い彗星だ
赤い彗星のシャア
ルーム戦撃で5隻の戦艦がシャア一人のために撃破された逃げろ
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this, the design of this Zaku before too.
見せてもらおうか連邦軍のモビルスーツの
Okay, so it's not like it's not like the earlier mobile suits that we saw that attacked the base. I'm not even gonna try to remember the name. So like the earlier two mobile suits I saw attack the base were green because they were made for like stealth purposes. It's just green is like the general purpose or just like the color of all their mobile suits. And his is just red because it's custom one because he's the red comment. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Not you, the anime.
性能とやらを
やります相手がザクなら人間じゃないんだ僕だって
やめろアムロ君にはまだ
やります
I generally don't know if you can. Ooh. Like obviously the Gundam should be stronger, right? But he's just like a better pilot. Got that? You got that?
なんという運動性モビルスーツの後ろへ
少佐武器が違いますあの武器は自分は見ていません
当たらなければどうということはない援護しよう
Yep.
ビームライフルのエネルギーを使いすぎるな
言われなくたってあうわうわあ
Ooh. Scrappy. Oh shoot.
上昇しろ
Oh.
コアファイターこいつ
He doesn't have the same maneuverability. Trying to jiggle peek, but you're not jiggling off.
スレンダー一撃で撃破かなんということだあのモビルスーツは戦艦並みのビーム砲を持っているのか
一撃でザクを
させるか
ビームのエネルギーが
Yeah. That's what you're warned about.
使いすぎだ。
Yeah, fight this guy in.
違いすぎ
Yeah,
る。
you gotta retreat, fall back. I can't wait to see
ガン
Amuro
ダ
become
ム
a
着
better
艦しました。
収容作業
pilot.
終了後アムロ竜をブリッジに。
はい。
ホワイトベー
Because
ス
the
は
only
7
reason
月に
he's
各員の配
even
置を現状のま
remotely,
ま相互に
the only
休
reason
息を
he's
取れ。
doing capable of doing anything right now is fully because of the Gundam.
ブライト、敵の様子は？
動いていない。しかし追いかけてくると思うよ。シャアならばな。ガンダムの性能を当てにしすぎる。
Yep.
戦いはもっと有効に行うべき。
何？
甘ったれるな。ガンダムを任されたからには貴様はパイロットなのだ。この船を守る義務がある。
言ったな。
こう言わざるを得ないのが現在の我々の状態なのだ。やれなければ今からでもサイドセブンに帰るんだな。
ブライトさん。
やれるとは言えない。けどやるしかないんだ。僕にはあなたが。
憎んでくれていいよ。ガンダムの整備をしておけ。人を使ってもいい。アムロ、君が中心になってな。
ルナ2、宇宙都市建設の鉱物資源を売るために運ばれてきた小惑星である。今ここには連邦軍の最前線基地がある。
Okay. So that was episode 2. Next was Vote to Attack. Okay, since I already watched the ending and the first episode, and aside from the song, I don't feel like the ending is anything much. It might be rude to say that, but it's what I believe. Anyways, solid episode. It really showed how Amuro is really just a kid, really. Like, obviously he is. He's only like, what, 15? And he's managing to use the pilot, but he's not like, he's not piloting it as it's supposed to be or as efficiently as he should. Obviously, as we saw with him, like, let me lower this a bit so I can hear myself think. He's not like using it as efficiently as we saw him just waste all the shots on his beam rifle when fighting Red Comet, as well as Slender. Was it Slender? It was Slender, right? Slender. Yeah. Like right now, he's fully just relying on the Gundam's capabilities. He is subpar to any like actual pilot, as we can see. He's taken a bunch of shots constantly. He's missing a bunch of shots constantly. The only shots he really hit was the one on Slender and the ones against the rockets that got shot at him. And even then, he missed one of the shots he missed one of the shots against the second missile, which almost ended up hitting the base where everyone's at, possibly causing a lot of damage. So obviously he needs to practice up. He needs to get better at actually piloting the Gundam, because as I said, he's fully relying on his capabilities. And he's obviously you can see that there's like hesitations of his movements. Like in an earlier part, you can see that Char shoots at him. Amuro kind of like hesitates for a sec and then reacts. If it wasn't for the Gundam's like reaction speed or just general movement speed, that it being like above and beyond everything else, he would have fully taken that hit too. And yeah, it's just the Gundam is just letting him be, allowing him to have like hesitation and lower reaction time just because of how fast and damaging it is, as well as like what we saw with the beam rifle just completely destroying Slender in one shot. But it's just, I really like how we saw like there's obvious damage being taken on both sides. Like it isn't like, oh, once you got into the Gundam, like, oh, he just started destroying everyone and everything. Like obviously he's a kid, he's hesitating, he wasn't able to just take on Char immediately. And in fact, he probably wouldn't have really been able to take on Char and Slender as well as he did if it wasn't for the core fighter distracting Char and giving him the clear shot to Slender. And yeah, it's also a good episode. There's a few like part like that. I'm also guessing that Amuro's dad is just fully dead at this point. If I don't see him in episode 3, then yeah, I'm guessing he's just dead. 100%. He was wearing that like spacesuit, I guess, so he might be alive. But I don't think so. Not if I don't see him in episode 3, I don't think he's alive. I'll probably continue on to watch the first 5 episodes today, and then I'll watch Aria the animation later after those 5. I'll see how I feel after I watch the 3rd episode. And yeah, it was pretty solid so far. I'm actually really enjoying it. I thought that after I watched these first 5 episodes first time, I gotta be honest, I don't really remember any of this because it's just been a while since I watched them. But I thought I remembered these episodes going a lot slower, if I'm being honest, but it's not. It's not going as slow as I thought. It's really not going slow at all. I'm actually very surprised, very happy to see how it's going. Char running into the base with this red suit on. No, that's I don't like I get your red comment, but at least try and disguise yourself a bit or camouflage yourself a bit. I'd say because you could the inside is just like normal, like as if you were just going out and then you just see someone in red leotard outfit. It's like, bro, put something else on so that people can't see you from like 5 miles out. Glad to see that these are the guys from the Gundam The Origin. The girl, I forgot her name already. Char, yes. Yeah, it was a good episode. I obviously can't wait to see how Amuro grows as the main pilot for the Gundam. I wonder if they're gonna bring in like other pilots on, and then he's gonna have to prove himself as I am the main Gundam pilot, and like in that sort of way. Obviously, when these episodes come out, I'm gonna try and keep watch of the comments to see if you guys have any more recommendations for anything older that I should watch. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day.